Hello everybody, this is Over Easy Evan. This is episode 3 of our Golftopia Let's Play playthrough. At the end of last episode we put in the 5th hole here, you can see, and I believe our max right now was 6 holes, so we're looking to get that 6th hole put in. I think the idea last time was kind of just to have it going back towards the clubhouse, so we'd have less people complaining about having to walk far after they're completing the last hole and that kind of stuff. So I think what we'll do is actually throw that in right away. We have the funds to do it. See, our orbital power is full as well. Let's go ahead and just throw a T right away. Maybe here? Does this make sense? I might want to flatten this out first. So let's go into the terrain tools, flatten. Just raise that up ever so slightly. And then we'll grab our T. I accept. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Alright. Drop our T in. I'm curious how this works because we don't own this land. So what if they hit it over there? That'll be interesting. So one other thing I want to do is see if I can paint over this. And I'm not sure I can. We might have to raise terrain. Yeah. I accept. So okay. The idea here is to give them some more space so they don't hit it in the water because they are pretty bad at golf, as we know. So let's go ahead and add a fairway. Drop a fairway in here. We'll even add some over there. Is that weeds? Is that what that is? Yeah, okay. So let's do the orbital de-weed bomber. Get that out of the way. We'll actually end up doing that here too. There's a couple spots I see. We might need to add another drone to go ahead and take care of some of that too. And then one other thing I want to do here is demolish some nature. I'm okay with a little bit of it here. And this actually seems fine now. Take a look. I mean, we can click on it once we open it, and we can see where they're going to hit it. This might be too hard, honestly. But it's okay. This last one is a very easy hole. You have such a wide fairway. I feel like having one tougher hole is okay. So let's put the hole. I want to flatten this out as well before we drop in our hole. That looks fine. You have a little wall there even, which is kind of weird, but like at the same time, it's probably good for them. What I want to do is actually paint in some rough first. Cut rough. We'll drop the size. We will do paint over fairway off. We can drop some of that rough in here. And of course, the idea here is to make them not angry when they inevitably miss the fairway. Instead, they'll drop in the rough. It'll be not ideal, but they won't have that giant debuff. Because I think it's like a -10 debuff or something if they're in the grass versus like a -5 or even less if they're in the rough. Okay, so that seems fine. Let's drop in the green. Okay, we actually need more rough now that I see this. In case they miss over the green. And that should be good. And then what I want to do for the tee, the hole, is kind of put it at the front of the green. So this way they can hit it out here. The fairway is a little bumpy, which gives it maybe a little bit more difficulty. But then this should be pretty easy to get in. And we have some alerts. Okay, yep, it's closed. That's just fine. Let's test the hole. Wait, what? Did it work? Test started. Unpause. Ah, okay. Okay, not so bad. Out of, I think it's 30, 0 went in the water. Best of 3, worst of 5, average of 3.8. That's not bad. I think we can open up the hole. One thing we do need is a light. Otherwise, people will go crazy. And that's in utility. We could also add a path, although the paths have been kind of awkward. You can see if it works, though. That actually worked. Right around the cactus. What are you guys so angry about? Do you need a bigger path? There. There you go. Nice shot. And I think what I want to do on this hole is add some sort of crazy device. Something to add some excitement, like a bumper. A bumper might actually be interesting. How do I angle it? There we go. So if like somebody hits it over towards the water. Oh, they almost did. Then we'll just bumper it back in. What else could we do? A ring of fire. That just seems silly, but at the same time, I mean, a gravity shaft. All right, let's learn about earning awards, not rewards. Oh, wow, look at that one. The hole has a high enough rating and may be eligible to win a themed award. There's only one award per theme, so try to spread them around your holes and consider building each new hole with a theme in mind. Oh, okay. So we want to add some crazy devices. I guess let's try and see what we can do here. A boost pad? A boost pad could be cool if you hit that. I don't know. Seems alright. The nice thing here is that they're ending up right at the end of the course. So I'm going to click on Max here. He's so tired. Minus 50. It's weird because like 6 holes, you're that tired. I guess what we can do is look into the tube system and also I think there was like a not golf carts, but like a Segway type thing. Hoverboard Segway thing. We want to look into that as well. We have our putting green and driving range as well. Oh, Heather is freaking out. I'm so tired. You people need to get into shape. Like, what's going on here? Do you need a bench? Would a bench solve your concerns? We'll give you a hole 3 bench. Maybe that would make your life better. Nope. Ball washer could make sense too. Although garbage can doesn't because we have no food yet. So made $1,000. Not bad. I mean, maybe a snack machine and restroom makes sense too. I don't know. It feels like overkill for 6 holes, but let's put it in. Let's put it in over at hole 4. Do that. And that. Okay. Dale's freaking out. Okay, we need to make them happy. Where's Dale? Dale? Guessing you're on hole like 4 and you're just freaking out. Yeah, there you are. Wow, now you're happy. Oh my god. Okay, obviously this is becoming a problem. Everyone after 4 holes freaks out. So what we need to do is add in, and I don't know where it is. Maybe it was in prestige items and hover rentals. We don't have it unlocked. We need a 2-star resort. That would be ideal. We would want to upgrade this, which we need 8K for. Okay. Yikes. In the meantime, I don't know, man. We might have to put in some tubes. And where were those tubes? Trans tube connector. Cost $350. See, the thing I don't understand, and we might have to just do some testing on it, is they're walking so short too. I don't get it. But anyway. What I don't know is, like, is each single tube $350? And if so, here's the thing. I don't know where to put this. I made the walking distance so short that it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, this is probably the furthest one. Outside of that, like, these are all short distances. Do you want a tube from 6? It seems like they're all freaking out, like, around hole 4 or 5. Shut up already. Oh my god. These guys are alright. Minus 56. I don't really understand that it's too dark. That's something I might have to look into, because I've put a light on every single hole, and it's supposed to keep the ball charged up, so I don't really understand that. But and then the rest of it, they're just too bad at golf. My ball went in the thicket. Okay, so we have to get rid of some of this thicket. They are just not good enough. And you know what? Understandable. This is kind of like in the course, so we'll get rid of it. That should make things better. Let's go ahead and add some cut rough as well. Okay. There. And we can, you know what? Even to make your life even better, add a little bit. Oh, snap. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. What is this? Cut fairway? Or just fairway? Firm fairway. Firm fairway. There we are. Okay. So hole 3 should be a bit easier now. People should be less annoyed. You're in the water. I mean, part of me wants to just tell them to suck it up and get the rentals, because if we just put this on well, we are on fast speed, but eventually we'll get there. And no one else is complaining now all of a sudden. So maybe they were complaining before this hole opened up or something. I don't exactly know. It just feels weird that they're not walking that far. No one. Okay, so no one else is complaining. Their shot fell short. Yeah. However, they're all pretty happy they landed on the fairway. They're on the green. They want to avoid the rough, even though, like, I mean, come on, man. That's a wide fairway. Their thirst and hunger is 76 and 81%. It's orange, but I feel like that's pretty good. Wait, no. Hunger, 22%. That's bad. Or maybe it's backwards. Maybe 78%. Yeah, so 78% thirst means they're very thirsty. Luckily, we put a very amazing... Oh, it's a snack machine, isn't it? Damn. Okay. Maybe we need a drink machine, too. Okay, now you have a drink machine. No more complaining. It's too dark. Okay, so I'm thinking we need a light at the green, too. At every green. Which, it's $50. It's not the end of the world. And I wish I could just kind of like place a bunch, but this will be fine. I don't want this like on the course, but I guess it is. You don't even want it at the end of 6, I don't think. I guess we could put it there. Like, it doesn't make sense to light up your ball on the last green, you know, because you're gonna be done. So anyway, let's drop in the rest of these. It feels like such a low price to pay to hopefully make them happier. And one other thing we can do is just keep beaming people at the end if needed. They're so tired. Minus 50. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Outside of putting tubes connecting every single hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at the weed map. You know, it keeps telling me that, and yet I don't really see any weeds. That one? No, that's my speed boost. I guess the only weeds I see are right there. I don't care about that. So we'll move on. In the meantime, let's look into some utility buildings. Nothing I'm really seeing here. I mean, maybe like the lawn mortar or laser turret for weeds, but weeds haven't been that bad. What is this? Weed hive. Okay. Oh, I don't even own that. Okay, well then, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, there's weeds all over the place in the places I don't own. That kind of makes sense, right? I think what we want to do next is purchase this property. And I think it was a little bit more money. Oh, wow. New award. Hole 1 is hydro. Because we have water. If someone on point goes straight into the water. And we've got water over here. Heck yeah. Well, that's nice. Raked in some cash. I don't know what to do about this. I don't own it. So, I mean, stop telling me. I can't do anything about it. You know? You feel? Okay, so anyway, in the meantime, we were looking at potentially... Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to do anything like a laser turret just yet. You can extend your property line. Well, guess what? That's exactly what I was looking for. $5,000. And we want to do it here. My idea is we really can't do much yet because we can only do 6 holes. So maybe it doesn't make sense to do it. My idea was to buy that property and then do 3 more holes here. Have 9 holes. And be good to go. And then maybe what we would do is just do the 9 here and then have a tube system taking people out here for hole 10. That seems like a good idea. But I think... Oops, I'm sorry. I think my idea is going to be actually upgrade the clubhouse to level 3, which requires $8,000. And that we should be able to get to that fairly quick. And then at that point, we can go up to 9 holes. And then once we get another 5K, we would purchase that area to the right. So I wish I could speed it up a little bit more. I kind of just want to chill out until we get to the $8,000 we need. We'll just take a look and see how everybody's doing in the meantime. They really like hole 1, honestly. But then you get here and the thirst and the fatigue is just so high. And are people, I mean, are they using, can you see the drink machine? Income per visit 1, yesterday's income 0. I did just put it in. It must be $1 per drink. So 14 people had snacks yesterday. 0 people had drinks. But again, I just put it in. You can't be that thirsty. You can't complain about your thirst if you're not buying drinks. But in reality, it's just their tiredness they're complaining about. So what if we, and I don't know if this will help. What if I could ever find it, we dropped in another bench right before hole 6 because it seems like they're having issues. So right before hole 6, we just drop a nice little bench in there. People are going to go bonkers for benches. Unfortunately, that does drop the... Well, it was only $80, right? Should be fine. And we are on fast. Just feels like it's pretty slow for fast. But anyway. Let's poke around in these menus a little bit, too. I haven't looked too much into the sub-menu. And there is some interesting stuff here. Your golfer registry shows every... Wow, this is actually pretty cool. It shows everybody who's ever golfed that has a membership. Shows their skills. Shows their... Wow, that's actually interesting. Then our course overview. Okay, so this is very interesting. I'm glad I found this. Course, I mean, they literally, in order, pretty much, enjoy each hole. So hole 168. But it seems kind of weird because it feels like they're going into the course in like a better mood and they're leaving in a worse mood. So they're like, yeah, hole 1. And then by hole 60, like, I'm so tired. It's too dark. My ball's in the rough. Those weeds look ugly. Those weeds look ugly. Wait, what? Explain. These? Those weeds? Oh, maybe these two. Okay, that should help out. Man, I'm glad I found these. And then finances. You know, we're spending a little bit more, but we're making more. And hopefully making people happier. I would say the finances in this game aren't super in-depth. Something like in Planet Coaster, the finances are way more in-depth. You can drop into like the sub-menus and see specifically everything that's going on. This seems a little bit less in-depth. I mean, you can sort of see. You can sort by cost, you can sort by count, but it's not super in-depth. It's nice to be able to see that, though. And we have our awards here, too. And you can actually see which ones... Oh, wow, there's a lot. So what we want is have the ball land on one or more boost pads. No one's landed on that boost pad. You guys suck. What we could do is add like 2 more there. But we are within $1,000 of upgrading to tier 2. So I think what we'll do is just hold off on that for now. And then the event log, we looked at that. Okay, so people were so tired. We haven't had that in a while. And I'm wondering if adding those benches helped. Oh, they're fatigued. 6%? The bench. It's not even facing the right way. They love it. Harry upgraded their membership. We have our first bronze member. Things are looking up, guys. You add one damn bench and the people go crazy for it. So I'm going to actually keep the bench this way. I think their golf play is so bad that people might not even want to watch it. They'd rather look at... You know what? This is actually a beautiful view. You have like Stonehenge here. And you got a nice lake. And some festering weeds. It's beautiful. Like, that is disgusting, but it kind of looks like it has Christmas lights on, doesn't it? Okay, I'm glad to see that the benches are helping. Are people on hole 5 tired? They're getting there. We have a bench on hole 3, I think. Oh, hell yeah. So maybe we add a bench. I mean, is it silly to have a bench at every hole? I don't know. Maybe not. We're almost at 8,000 though, so instead of buying a bench, we're going to upgrade our clubhouse to level 3. We are raking in the cash now with all these memberships, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade. Membership requirements, bronze. Well, we're able to do that now. We unlock billboards, hover rentals, small jump jet fountains, and large jump jet fountains. No, we can't do it. That's okay, though. We're racking in the bronze members. We only need 5 more. And hopefully we can do that very quickly here. Oh, he hit the bumper. So I wonder what he thinks about that. Maybe he's like, I'm so cool. I hit a bumper. Fiona. No, it's Tom. This hole has wild variety. It's so wild. Oh my god. People seem to be enjoying the course more. I don't see a lot of negative opinion at all. People are fatigued and thirsty. Birdie, I'm awesome. But now they're able to go sit on the bench, and that's probably where she's going, Norma. Yep, chilling on the bench. They're going to take turns sitting on a bench and then go play more golf. And one thing we could do is add another vending machine. We have one at hole 4. Doesn't feel like you need one at hole 6, but what I would do is when I expand, I'll add more. Maybe at like the start of hole 7, add more benches, add more. It doesn't seem like anybody's really that hungry. Their bladder is... Yeah, so we would probably add a bathroom. So in real life, what would happen is you would get back to the clubhouse and be like, okay, I can go to the bathroom at the clubhouse. And by the way, we are able to upgrade to level 3, 2-star golf course. Can now build up to 9 holes, which is obviously what we're going to be doing coming up next. Your members are really picky. You won't complain often. That's great. Well, I think we actually have all our holes into a positive rating now, which is great. And what I'm looking for is the hover rentals. The tube system seems kind of weird. I'll do the tube system out to the like hole 9. That makes sense to me. Other than that, though, it seems kind of weird. Billboards is interesting. They annoy golfers, though, and they're expensive to remove. Okay. Well, we are now a 2-star golf course. Very happy to see that. We're actually able to get more orbital power now, which is pretty cool. I'm going to take a peek. We got some weeds over here. And one thing I want to do is actually look into getting a drone before we end this episode, because we are getting towards the end here. I want to look into utility buildings and maybe a drone hub. They will resupply devices as well as destroy weeds. It costs 2,000, so I can't afford it just yet, since we just spent a lot of moolah. But we are making quite a bit now with all the memberships and the 2-star golf course. Oh, a laser turret is actually an option as well. But we're going to hold off on that until we make some more money. The super weeds are blooming. Does that mean they're going to start growing from over here? Or do they just chill there? I know. It's fine. Look at all these people upgrading their memberships. Perfect. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. We're pretty much just going to chill in the next episode until we make a little bit more money. Probably add a... Well, what we want to do is purchase this, add 3 more holes, get up to 9. Maybe over at hole 3, add in a drone hub or a laser turret to get rid of some of the weeds over here that are growing. And outside of that, then we're just going to keep adding some decorations and adding a couple new holes. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you in the next one.